Hello. How to save money by growing your own food? Well, today we are going to walk through this garden to see what we can learn from it. I'm not sure about the size of the garden, but it's sitting on a property that is about half an acre. And my original goal was to start a garden here so that I can reduce the size of the grass area that we need to mow, and at the same time growing food that we can come here to harvest. But I don't come here often. The past few years I came here maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So it has been challenging keeping the grass in check. My husband comes here more often to mow the property, but I don't come with the kids that often. So the last time we came, we mowed quite a bit, but now we have grass quite tall, and you can see the size of the grass is like past my they are at my thigh level. So they are quite tall, and there is a lot of space in the garden because I fence with things we found, the wire we found on the property. And when I started the garden here, I stopped paying for community garden plot that I rented, and I pulled the wires that I used there and brought them here using a U-Haul, a rental truck, and I brought them here with the T-posts and just fence the garden. So have fence within fence, but I have not planted all around yet. So how can you save money by growing your own food? You might want to think about perennial vegetables that you can introduce to your garden. That way you purchase them once and they will just keep coming back year after year. One example is Egyptian walking onion. It's also called winter onion, and you can see them here, and they are doing fine among the grass. So they are low maintenance, and you can even start your garden right on the grass, because that's how we start this one. You mow the grass and then you can just start. What I did here though is I used boxes, and we brought more boxes here that we are going to use. So we have those boxes that we are going to flatten and put them down. So when you do that, after a few weeks, when you come back, you'll see that the grass is going to be pretty much smothered, and the ground might even be softer for you to just dig and plant. It might just take maybe 3 weeks to achieve that goal. So look at those onions. They are like mustard onions. Can you imagine? Look at how huge they are. Even the one in my house, they are not this huge at the top of it. And that is sitting in a garden that I do not tend often. Amazing, isn't it? And the bubbles, you can eat them. The leaves, you can eat them. And the bulbs, the mother bulb in the ground, you can eat it. And you know, those onions, well smothered by grass. Look at the bulb. The bulb here is is really big. It's even bigger than French shallot. So, and when we came last time, I mowed I think it was in May or April or May 2022, and I mowed because the grass was way tall, and I mowed with a lawn mower, which was not really what I was planning to do. I wanted to mulch the grass, the garden, so that it just remain mulch. But because I don't come here often to harvest the fall leaves and mulch, well, we are having some challenges meeting that goal. But I was surprised to see the onion growing among the grass. So the onion was okay. The sorrel, I have sorrel here, was okay. The horseradish spice, we have it was okay as well, and rhubarb was okay. And one thing that was okay was garlic as well. Look at them here. So now that I'm here today, I'm going to mulch, I'm going to mow again. And what I did last time is when my husband mow, I rake the grass and I just mulch those beds where we are planting. So you can see the grass that I put down between them. They were doing very well, but there were some grasses growing among them. So I mulched it, and that's what I'm going to do again. And after that, I'm going to probably harvest those baby bulbs. It's not usually the time that I do that, but I'm going to harvest those baby bulbs to replant. Angelique, will you tell Daddy to wait a few more minutes for me? So that I can introduce them more to area of the garden that they are now. So you can see the sorrel. That's another green. Oh, I just break this. Another green there that is doing very well. And that sorrel, you can use it for salad, to replace lettuce, and you can use it as a spinach in your cooking as well. So garlic, hardneck garlic is growing here, and they are going to seed to have bubbles, and they will fall down. So we have them here, and I try to mold this area. I pretty much use wood from the property to limit some area that we can grow and some area that we can walk. But I'm having issue mulching those walking space. So I'm going to mow those area and use that grass as mulch. So that's one way we are benefiting from those grass, challenging us, mowing and mulching the bed where we are growing. You can see those onions growing here, but we still have a lot of grass in that bed or on that bed because we do not have a lot of mulch in it. We do not have a lot of things growing in it. So I'm going to grow more of those onion there as well. But when I'm calling a bed, it's just because I use some wood to show the area I'm going to grow, and so that we can see the area we can walk. We have another bed here. They are at the ground level, and you can see this one as well. All those onion growing, and this one is doing 2 rows of bubbles here as well. And you can see them. And when I came early this spring to see them, the time before that was in 2019, I believe. But pretty much the whole year of 2020, I didn't come here, or maybe I came early in spring, and then 2021, I'm not sure if I came in 2021. I should have. But anyway, I was surprised that those onions were left unattended for more than a year, and they did just fine. And the grass was, the whole area was full of grass. I even planted strawberries and I didn't find them. But I found the sorrel, the rhubarb, and that's rhubarb here. I mulched that board as well. I found the onions, I found the garlic, and those are the onions growing outside of the bed. And I mulched this bed last time that we were here. It has horseradish in it as well, and that's a horseradish. That's a spice, a perennial root spice you can introduce to your garden. That way, over time, you are going to stop buying seed spices if they do not grow in your area. You can use herbs that you can grow that perennials, and you can use roots that perennials, and you can use them as spices in your cooking. So little by little, you will introduce things that will just grow year after year in your garden. That way, over time, you are not going to pay for them, but you will spend the money to purchase other things you do not grow. So you can see those are so tall. They are way past my stomach. So you can even see the garlic still growing here right next to wild lettuce. And this one is the one that is edible. It has the spine at the back. It has the spine at the back of the stem. I have not done a lot of research on it, but there are two varieties. One is prickly at the edge of the leaves, and one is prickly at the back of the leaf. And they are growing here, and you can see all the grass with the garlic growing in them. So my goal would be to pretty much be able to mow again and use the grass. And when my husband is mowing, putting the bag at the end of the lawnmower slows him down. So when he mows, I'll just walk around, gather the leaves, the grass, and use it as mulch for free to mulch the garden, in addition to what I'm going to harvest from the garden itself. So once the beds are heavily mulched, then I can start mulching the pathway. So that's how we are trying to start this garden on a budget, with the goal to save money in our grocery. So the property is here. Why not growing food on it? So when you have a little bit land on your property and you want to save money in your groceries, you might want to think about starting a little garden, vegetables garden, with that objective in mind. So that will require you search perennials that you can introduce, or you grow some onions that you can harvest your own seed, or onions that can self-sow themselves. Thank you so much for watching. So I have a lot of mowing to do, and then give the lawnmower to my husband and start seeing what I can plant. I had to cut the grass out of where things are growing, and then mulch them a little bit, and probably trying to grow those bubbles. Just peel them, dig a little bit, and put them in it with the tip up. So I will probably do that in some other bed that are vacant and full of grass, so that maybe, I don't know if I'll come back before fall But if I don't come back here before fall, then I know that, when it's time for them to grow, they will grow. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Afiavi Lieberman, creator of Lieberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and ninasoap.com, our blog. And our goal is to share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on your income from your job to provide for your need and your family's need. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching our videos. We thank you very much, you all that subscribe to our channel. Thank you.